Monday, everyone. Or whatever day this is for you, whatever morning, night, happy, whatever it is to you guys. This message it's called Outlasted. I've said this before. He who's willing to endure the most amount of pain, the most amount of discomfort will literally win everything. Haven't you noticed that? It's the person who's obsessed. It's the obsessed person that just keeps coming. You know, you guys have heard the phrase, it's not about the most talented, it's the one who's most dedicated. I'm sure you've heard that. When I first started boxing, in my gym, I mentioned this, I think, a few years ago. There was two girls in my boxing gym, and one had more experience and would beat up the other girl, right? And I left the gym for about 6 months, 8 months, right? I was partying. This was after my divorce. And I came back to the gym, right? You know, smelling like, I'm sure, vodka and cigar smoke. And so I came back to the gym and the tables turned. The other girl that was more talented, had more experience, she wasn't coming as consistently as the newer girl. That new girl came every day, worked hard, and started beating the other girl. That girl ended up becoming a Golden Gloves champion. Like, she just loved boxing. I'm sure she may still be in the gym right now. Like, she loved boxing. It's the obsessed, guys. Not about talent. It's the obsessed. Look at Kobe Bryant. Yeah, he was talented. Michael Jordan, talented. Tom Brady, he wasn't all that talented. You look at his college stats, look at his body. He wasn't even drafted as a high recruit. I think that's the word you say. He wasn't drafted as a standout recruit into the NFL. No. But he was obsessed. He was obsessed. He was going to outwork you because he loved the game. He dreamt it. He slept it. He loved the game. It wasn't even work. It was a beautiful obsession. Listen, obsession gets this bad reputation as if it's this horrible thing. Now, you can be obsessed for something negative, but when you're obsessed for something positive, people may not understand it, and that's fine. But when you find something that you love, now I'll go even deeper. Yes, you can find this, okay, I'm meant to play this sport, but when you go even deeper than that and find out what I'm meant to do in the sport of life, it makes whatever you do go to another level. It's deeper. Like Muhammad Ali, it was deeper. It's not just sports. Michael Jordan, it was sports. Like, or business, or whatever it is someone does. When they go deeper than just the sport or the business or whatever their job is, their career, when they go deeper than that, it enhances everything they do. The point that I'm making is that whatever you desire is desiring you because it is you. And when you get to the point where, it's like, 50 Cent said, get there or die trying. It's an obsession. When you get to the beautiful obsession saying, this is mine, and I'm not going to settle for what I know is mine, and whatever it takes, I'm going to manifest everything that I've always been. Well, it may take an extra year. It may give it 30. I'm going to be right here. You're not going to beat the man or woman who won't be beat. You're not. I remember I did my first jiu-jitsu tournament, and I only was training for 4 months. And I had maybe 4 or 5 moves, right, that I just drilled. I mentioned this. My coach was like, we're having this in-house jiu-jitsu tournament, and everyone should join. Even if you just came last week, everyone should join. It's a great experience. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And I went up against someone, and so it's my turn to go up. And and so I go and they match me with someone else. I look up, like, this dude's like 3 inches taller than me. I'm like, wait a second, are you sure you got the right name? It's Dan So good. They're like, yeah, this is. I'm like, okay. So the match happens, and now this guy had more experience than me. I had, I think, 1 stripe on my white belt, and he had like 4 stripes, 5 stripes, way more experience than me. But I beat him with my 4 or 5 moves because I was just hungry. I was hungry. There's probably a better example that I can share. The point that I'm making, guys, is that Outlasted. You know those memes when people are like, they're like 3 feet away from gold and they stop? When you go down this beautiful rabbit hole of self-discovery and you get the vision of who you are, that's what I'm saying, guys. You will never not know how to stop. It will be impossible for you to stop when you know who you are. It's like I know who I am. I could not stay here and live a lie. I know who I am. People are like, why do you choose, like in Neo, in the Matrix, is like, it's like, I'm sure there's some people that are looking at you and saying, how do they keep going? Because you know who you are. Stopping is not even an option. Stop for what? That's where I live. I'm going home. And that beautiful obsession brings you home. Am I making sense, guys? If you want to get to a point where you can outlast anything, get deeper into the gift of you, go deeper down that beautiful rabbit hole of self-discovery to remember who you've always been, and it will be literally impossible for you to go backwards. It'll be impossible for you to go backwards. The joy, the peace that will resonate within your spirit will be unmatched. And even if you try to go back, your spirit won't allow you to. Like, I tried dating the way I used to date for about a month and a half, 2 months. And I literally couldn't. The loss of peace, the loss of joy, I want nothing to do with that. It's like going back to a bad relationship, and not that the person was bad, but you guys just weren't what you needed. And you reconnect with them, but it's still the same thing. You can't go, but you can't. You can maybe for a little bit, but the lack of peace will drain you. It's the same thing, guys. I had a situation where I've had 2 soulmates in my life. 1 karmic, 2 soulmates. And they know who they are. 1 for sure, we just reconnected, and how do I say this? I'm going to be as vague as I can. The point that I'm making is that we reconnected, and it's incredible. I wouldn't have believed that soulmates are real if I didn't experience it. It's just another level, but love isn't enough. Soulmate level love isn't enough, and I wish that it was. I really, really wish that it was. But sometimes you have to pick your poison. You can go back to a situation, and the suffering is going to be more if you stay in that situation than if you leave, if you turn around and walk away. Okay, I'm going to suffer both ways, but if I go this route, there'll be less suffering. I'll finally heal, and I'll finally move on, and I'll give myself the opportunity to find new love. Sometimes you have to kill a part of you so you can live. Is it easy? No, there's no easy route to this life. None. But as Les Brown says, if it's hard, do it hard. When you choose the right thing, yes, short-term hell, long-term heaven. Choose that formula every single time. And if you don't, that's okay. You fell off, fall back in. But the more you go down that beautiful rabbit hole of self-discovery to know who you are, organically, you're going to choose that same formula. You never lose when you do the right thing. You never lose. You lose peace, you lose joy when you don't. And listen, you're human. It's no condemnation, it's about progress. And that's why I say the most important thing in the world is to go down that beautiful rabbit hole of self-discovery. Set your schedule to do the affirmations, the visualizations, the auto-hypnosis, the reading, right? Going to the gym, eating healthy. The more that you do that work, the more that you ascend, the more that you go down that beautiful rabbit hole of self-discovery, the more it becomes automatic that you're going to do the things that you know you should. It's you. Progress brings joy. So wherever you are in this beautiful moment of life, that one thing you know you should, you're going to do it. Okay, this is me encouraging you and speaking life into you, saying that it's already done today. And then tomorrow will take care of itself. Okay? All right, guys, outlast it. Outlast it. And how you outlast it is by going inward. By going inward, and it becomes automatic. Outlast, endure discomfort until it becomes comfortable, and then win everything. It's your birthright. All right, guys, so I see you guys. I see you. Enjoy this incredible new week, day, moment, wherever you are, whatever day it is. Enjoy it, guys. Set your schedule. When you're going to do the inner and the outer work, set it and hit it. Hit it like the quality of your life depends on it. Because ladies and gentlemen, it does. Motivation Mondays.